All right, so in the last lesson, we went over the app requirements for the mockup we're working on here, Clean Kangaroo. And I've actually sketched out what I think I want to include in the wireframe, and you'll find that in the resources for this project as well. So from the last lesson, if you downloaded the resources, go ahead and open the Clean Kangaroo mockup sketch PDF. If not, go ahead and download the resources and then go ahead and open this file. So once you open it, you'll find this little drawing that I did just using pen and paper to kind of create a wireframe. And this is what we call a wireframe in UI or user interface design. Essentially, it's just kind of like a blueprint for our mockup before we actually jump in and design it and spend a lot of time designing without knowing exactly what the blueprint for the application is going to look like. So essentially, that's why we do a wireframe usually before we jump in and start our mockup. Now, if you already had some ideas for this project and you started sketching them, feel free to follow along and maybe make some tweaks along the way based on your own design. If not, we're going to be using this wireframe right here as well. And we're going to refer to the sketch a lot throughout designing this mockup. So definitely have the file handy as well as your app requirements, which again are in the resources folder. So really quickly, let's go through the pages here that I've set up. Now you'll see they're numbered according to what the client here has given us, 1 through 7, and all the pages are covered here. We have a sign up login page, and pretty straightforward with all the requirements that they have. Sign up with email, sign up with Google, and then we have a little tutorial pop-up. I'm thinking about just putting this tutorial right on top of the login page and then just doing a little pop-up with a blurred background. We're just going to do a payment card so they can add their credit card. And then if you go to the next page here, now I've created a page here for the user to set their address and find their address to set for their laundry delivery service. This is our main/request page. Now, from here, there will be a map of where they put their delivery address at. They can always tap this to go to this page and then update their maybe new address if at any point they change their address. Then down here, we have a laundry request tab that essentially is always open. It will show you the stores nearby. I'm thinking about doing some sort of maybe like scroll or swipe left and right to go to different to view different cards for different stores. You can see what I think we should include in here down where it says A. So I've kind of made more of a detailed drawing of what I think should be included in this store card here down here. So we'll have an image of the store, maybe a store name, $1 per item, what their turnaround time is, so how long they think they will take to do the laundry service, and then their rating. So for the navigation structure here, this is how users will switch between the three main pages here, which is the main page, the profile page, and then the past or the services/past request page here. I've decided to go with a tab bar navigation. So that's essentially where you have a tab at the bottom and then you can go to multiple pages. And depending on which one's selected, it will take you to the correct page. If you use the Instagram app, for example, they use a tab bar system where you have options in the bottom here and then you switch between different pages. This is pretty common in a lot of mobile applications. And so since we only have really 3 main pages here, we're going to stick to using a tab bar. And then down here, it will just tell you number 1, or the tab option number 1 will take you to services, which is page 7 right here. This is where they see their past laundry services. And again, a more detailed version of what I think should go in this kind of list view here would be the store name, the date and time that they placed the laundry service order. And then maybe depending on the status of this order, we can show it over here. So if it's already been delivered, we can say delivered. If it's currently being washed or dried, we can show that over here as well. And then page 2 will be the main page over here, the laundry page. And then the third page will go to a profile page. From here, we thought we can update the address. We can allow them to edit their name, email. They can go to their payment method from here. There's a little support button in case they want to get in touch with the Clean Kangaroo team, let's say. And then a logout button, which is pretty typical on a profile/account page. So if this is a little bit too much right now, don't worry about it at all. Once we start designing, we're going to take it step by step, page by page, and really break everything down and then go ahead and create our markup. The whole point of this wireframe is just to have an idea of everything that we need to include so we don't accidentally forget something or leave something out, right? So in the next lesson, we're going to go ahead and actually set up all of our pages and then get ready to start designing our markup.